Hello everyone, welcome back. This is 1940, turn 6 for Great Britain and the Far East Command. The game's been going okay for them. I mean, they lost a good chunk of their army in Western Germany along with the United States. But, I mean, they were able to recapture Paris. For how long? Probably not that long. Probably next turn the Germans will take it back. So, let's go right into it. All right, for purchases, Great Britain is buying a fighter. And let's see here. 1 fighter, 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, a tank, and a transport. And then the Far East Command is buying 4 infantry. So, and then a couple attacks. We have the British taking advantage of the quasi-American success in southern Italy and dropping 2 units to capture southern Italy. The 8th Army is going to move to Tobruk and finish and try to do battle with the Italians there. And then finally over here in the Far East, the Ark Royal is going into combat again, along with some air support to go after that Japanese destroyer and its 2 transports. So we'll start there. Obviously the carrier does not have any attack. Does not have an attack stat, so it does not partake. It's just kind of there to soak up the damage. So we have the 2 fighters for 3, and we got the destroyer, and the destroyer will shoot back, and it misses. All right, so that is the Japanese fleet here. The Ark Royal will move there. Let's see here. We'll just non-combat these back to Burma right off the bat because that's where they're going. And then we'll do the quick freebie up to southern Italy with an infantry and artillery. So that's 3 IPC. That's 3 IPC, a command marker, and all, let's see, 10, 15, 16, 17, 16, 17, 18, and all 19 IPC from Italy goes to the United Kingdom. All right, and then we got the battle for Tobruk. Save that one for last. So, I don't think I really need a battle board it. I think I can... I'm just going to pull these 2 units back just so that way they're not part of it. So we have the 8th Army down here versus the Italians up there. All right, let's see here. We have 3 infantry, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see here. 1, 2. So, okay, we have 1 infantry for 1. Because there's 4 artillery, 3 infantry, and 2 mech. So the artillery will cover the 2 mech and 2 of the artillery, and 2 mech and 2 infantry. So there's still 1 infantry left for 1. This, and then 4, 6, and then that's 8 for 2. Ooh, nice shot. 1, 3. And then plus another 3 for 8. Nope. Okay, and then we have 2 tanks and a fighter for 3. Ooh, only 1 hit. That's not good. And then we have a tactical bomber for 4. And that was a hit. Okay, the Italians will shoot back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 4 infantry, a mech, and 2 artillery. So that's 7 for 2. Whoa. That's 1. It's another 1. And then they have 2 tanks for 3. Another 1. And a fighter for 4. And that's a hit. Okay, so let's see here. Britain still got a Mac 4 artillery and 2 tanks against 2 artillery, 2 tanks, and a fighter in Tobruk. You know, we'll go one more round. All right, so there's 5 for 2. Ooh, nothing. 3 for 3. God, 1. And 1 for 4. Okay. All right, and then the Italians got 2 for 2. Miss. 2 for 3. Ooh, 2 hits. And 1 for 4. Oof. Okay, 1 second, guys. I got to take a break here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so going over what is left after these 2 rounds of combat. I don't know if I really want to... Well, I mean, at this point, there's no threat. There's no threat. So let's just... Let's try and finish this off, and let's actually try and win this battle. All right, so we got 2 for 2. All right, we got a hit. 3 for 3. 1, 2, 3. That's all of it. All right, and then the Italians have 2 tanks for 3. No hits, and a fighter for 4. All right, and they got a hit. But that is... guess it's okay, because now the 8th Army will march into Tobruk, though not worth anything, but these are dead. But now pretty much the whole of Africa is just about open for the taking for the Brits, well, and the French, if France will be able to use their capital, which that's probably going to be up in the air. All right, so that's all the attacks. We'll go into non-combats. We'll start in Europe. Okay, first off, I was going to take one of the transports and bridge. We're going to evacuate Denmark and move up to Norway. I was going to take another transport, come here, grab this AA gun, and bring it over. Just to have some defense there. Next, go down to the Med. This cruiser will join up here. This infantry will come into Egypt. Well, that stays. So that's it for that. And then over here, these 2 tanks are coming to there. Another fighter for Burma, because the Brits are just loving putting fighters in Burma to add to their defenses. This infantry and anti-aircraft gun are going to Burma. And then this transport is picking up this infantry and anti-infantry and anti-aircraft gun and bringing it to Burma as well. I mean, not a lot of forces, but I mean, the Far East Air Force is pretty big, is a pretty large component right now. All right, so then that's all the non-combats. So well, how do I want to do this? Actually, whoa, hello. I just had a thought. I'm not sure how I feel about something here. So I think what I'm going to do, as much as I'm not sure how much I like this, actually, yeah. I don't think I see an issue with it this turn. So I'm going to pull... I am going to pull 2 fighters off of Burma and put them on the Ark Royal and give the Ark Royal some defense against the Japanese in the event they launch an air raid against it. Okay, so now we can deploy. The Far East Command is dropping their 4 infantry in India. Then over here to the British, they're going to drop an infantry, tank, and transport. And I made a mistake. That is not supposed to be an infantry. That's 12 IPC there. All right, so they're dropping an infantry, tank, transport in Egypt. And Persia, they're dropping 2 more tanks and a fighter. And then this lone infantry is going to be dropped in the UK. Okay, at the end of the turn, Great Britain will get 39 plus the 5, so that's 44 plus the 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the, what did I say, the 19 they got from capturing Rome. So let's see here, they'll actually have quite a bit to spend next turn. So let's see here, 25, 35, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 60. Great Britain will have 63 to spend next turn, and I'll obviously chip that down a little bit. So, I mean, good news for them. I mean, they're probably going to lose Rome at the beginning of... they're probably going to lose Rome on the Italian turn, but, I mean, they stole all of Italy's money for a turn, so I guess that's some consolation for the British and the Allies, at least. So, that is the end of Britain's turn. And we will go to Italy next. So until then, guys, take care.